Hi friends. Today is a super moon, super blood moon, all this fun, fancy footwork, wording. It's a full moon. All that means is it's a time where the energy and our emotions are heightened. It's a time for letting go, of purging, ending a chapter and welcoming in something new. It's in Sagittarius, so I know for me, it definitely felt like in my stomach I had this feeling of just wanting to just connect again, to get back out there, to read. We definitely wanted to read, and Sagittarius is about the higher mind, right? So it is fitting. I didn't know what to read. I have a couple of books. I always am reading multiple books at a time, but something just told me to grab something off my shelf and just skim through to a random page and see what the message was, and I think that this was perfect. This is from A Treatise on White Magic by the beloved Alice Bailey. We're in Rule 10, and I just started reading right about here, and I wanted to share it with you. When, however, we look at humanity as a whole and cast our eyes back over the past racial development, we can see how mental energy has had a most definite effect and has produced outstanding results. The use of two factors differentiates man from the animal, whether he uses them consciously or unconsciously. Both are latent in the animal, but man is the only entity in the three worlds who can consciously reap the benefit from them. One of these factors is pain, and the other is the faculty of discrimination. Through the means of pain and a subsequent process of analysis, of relation plus memory and visualization, man has learnt what to avoid and what to cultivate, like to harvest at a full moon. This works in the realm of physical plane happenings and of sensory experience. Through discrimination as to ideas and as to thought currents, man has learnt to decide upon what to base his activities in all departments of human affairs, even though he has but an imperfect grasp as to the true nature of ideas, and his application of the truths sensed is quite imperfect. That he often chooses unwisely, that the ideas governing group conduct are not of the highest, that public opinion is proverbially molded by personal and selfish interests, may be only too sadly true. Nevertheless, through pain and learning to utilize the power of choice in the realm of ideas, man is steadily forging ahead towards full liberty and full control of the earth, which it is his right to inherit. I'm going to jump ahead because it goes into a little excerpt from the old commentary and finish up with this last paragraph here. Perhaps one of the first things that every student has to learn as he seeks to grasp the nature and use of mind is that public opinion has to give place to individual consciousness of right, and that then that individual consciousness has to be so employed and concentrated that it is seen in its right proportion as that living germ which can expand into the divine flower of the Son of Mind, the Manasaputra, and as the thread which leads back to the realm of the universal mind. This thread and this consciousness, when followed, will lead the individual into the council chamber wherein the plan and the purpose of the great life will stand revealed, and wherein all human selfishness and self-seeking fade out in the clear light of the will of God. Through right understanding and right use and control of the astral nature and a comprehension of the nature of the sentient consciousness, man can penetrate into the very heart of God himself and know past all controversy that all is well, for all is love. Through right use of the mind and through correct understanding of the nature of the intellect, man can enter into the mind of God and know that all is well. for all is planned, and divine purpose is steadily working out its objectives. And that's that. I don't even have to comment. I just wanted to share that. If you could read it, find it. Again, all of Alice Bailey's books are posted online, so it's great to kind of look at the words, to speak them aloud like I do. It's an exercise that I practice when I want to get out of my mindset and into a mindset of one who was a knower, a seer, someone who was acting as if, which is one of the main steps in activities that we need to be swept into in order to move from that public opinion that is so detrimental to our daily efforts at remaining conscious. Conscious creators, deliberate actors in this play of life, instead of being swayed by everyone else's opinions, which are usually not based on real actual study and intellect. Like I was telling my mom the other day, that quote, just information without application is just, it's just information. It's not knowledge. But when you apply that information and you take action upon it and you incorporate it, then it becomes wisdom. Then it becomes intelligence. And the intellect is the mind force and the faculties that allow us to have access to the truth, which is that all is well and all is planned. And we are going where we're going, and we're going to get there. So just hang in there. And I hope you're all doing well. And I'll end this right here. Take care.